the Rubber Room. It's me, Chris Colley. It's Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, and this is our new night for the Rubber Room free class. And normally this happens on Monday nights, but starting next week, we will be moving to Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock for our free class. I do have a couple of changes in my schedule for the summer, and one of them is going to be this class will now be on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock instead of Monday nights at 7. And also the Create with Chris Live at lunchtime I will not be doing during the summer, but it will be back in the fall. And I will continue to do my Demo Divas, and my virtual paper pumpkin party is going to be moving from Saturday nights to Sunday nights. So that will be a change for us. That happens the last Saturday or the last Sunday of each month. And I will be doing the Demo Divas Shoebox, which is the second Saturday of every month at 10 o'clock. So my in-person card classes are going to be on the third Saturday of every month. So there will be some changes. I did post my calendars, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Tonight we're just going to do sort of a little mini. I'm just going to share one card with you, and then next week we'll be on our summer schedule. So this is some of the gorgeous new designer series paper that we have. This one is called Pretty Prints, and it's what we're going to be using to make our card tonight. And it has just these gorgeous, gorgeous patterns to it. This one is Calypso Coral. So it's kind of just like an ombre look on one side, and then the patterns. This is a beautiful like scrapbooking page. You can, it's light enough you can stamp right over it for an image on your card. I'll pull it up so you can kind of see that beautiful spot down there. Let me just take a peek and make sure I'm in the right spot, and I am. And then on the back of this one is just, these kind of look like dandelions after they've gone to seed. And then they have it in Blackberry Bliss, which is every bit as beautiful. And then on the back of this one is just kind of like a little spattered look with some shading to it. And then that's that gorgeous piece with the little dandelions. This one is Evening Evergreen. So you have that piece there. This one will coordinate with Very Vanilla. Isn't it beautiful? I just absolutely love it. And then this one has the, and then it also comes in Calypso Coral, or I'm sorry, Coastal Cabana. Calypso Coral was that first one that we saw, and Coastal Cabana is the fourth color in there. So they're 12 by 12 pieces, and there are 12 of them in here in your package. All right, so this is the card we're going to be making tonight, and it uses the Peaceful Moments stamp set. This is one of my favorite stamp sets because it has all of the, I guess I can get you closer in here. I like the fonts that they use in it because it looks kind of plain and then kind of fancy all at the same time. And you do have 10 different sentiments in here. And then we're going to be using these dies. These are the Hippo, I think they're called Hippo Happiness. Hippo and Friends dies. So we're going to be using this die here. And this is like a huge die set. But I like these layering pieces, and you don't really have to use them necessarily with the coordinating stamp set. So those are the dies that we're going to be using. So we're going to start off with a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored the 11-inch side at 5 1/2. So we're just going to fold and burnish on that score line. And then I've taken some Designer Series pieces of paper, and I wrote down, okay, so I've taken 2 pieces. The top and the bottom piece are 4 by 1 3/4, and the middle piece is a little bit smaller. It is 4 by 1 5/8. So you can see all of these pieces are going to line up together. Okay, so I'm going to tape them just that way. I also have a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 basic white cardstock. So they're going to go right on top of that cardstock. But I'm going to turn them over, just keeping them so that the sides that will line up are going to be together. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of Stampin' Seal. And these pieces are cut 4 inches, which is exactly what my white piece is cut at. Okay, so I'm going to put these pieces right at the top, and I'm just going to make sure, once again, that I have them. So, did I do that right? Yep, I had it right the first time. So they're going to all line up. That is not... I don't think that looks like it's lined up. There we go. Those pieces meet. Okay. So I'm going to put it right to the top of my Whisper, or my basic white piece of paper, piece of cardstock. And then this one I'm going to line up and put down just a tad. Do I keep flipping this? I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay. So let me put this bottom piece down. Boy. Okay, so it's going to go like this. And I'm just going to lightly set it on there. I'm not going to press it down because I want about to move it a little bit. So I'm going to put that bottom piece on right at the bottom of my basic white. I think I have to lift it up to be able to see where I am with that white grid paper. It's a little bit difficult. Okay, and then I'm going to put my middle piece in. And I'm just going to give it, it looks like about 1/8 of an inch of white showing in the middle there. Okay. And then we're going to take this little scrap piece of basic white, and I'm going to take some Coastal Cabana ink, and I'm just going to stamp my sentiment right on there. And I'm not going to worry too much about if it's crooked or straight because I'm going to cut it out with my die. So I'm going to bring in my little Stampin' Emboss. You guys know I love this little guy because he's so light and compact and easy to use. I'm going to put down my 1 and my 2 and my words. And then I'm going to put my die on top of it. I'm just going to kind of center that in there. And make sure it's straight with how it is centered in there. Okay. And then I am going to take just a little Post-it note. And kind of hold that in place because I want to make sure that that's going to be straight when it comes out. So I'm just going to take a little Post-it note, put it on top of there, and then put my other clear number 2 plate on top of it, and then just kind of push it through to get it started. Wow. I need like 9 hands to do this tonight. There we go. And I like to hold the top of it just to give it a little bit more stability as it's going through there. All right, and we'll move this one out of the way. I'm hoping to get out of town this weekend and leave tomorrow morning and go up north and have some time with my family and a little bit of boat time if it's nice out, which I'm hoping it's going to be. Hope you guys have some plans, a nice little barbecue maybe for the holiday on Monday. I'm going to put some dimensionals behind this so I can pop it up. It's kind of, Memorial Day is always kind of the official kickoff for the summer, which is always nice. Summer is my time of year. I enjoy the water and boating and gardening. Lots of fun things to do outside. I think I'm going to take this one off and put it just right in the middle. If I can get it off there easily. There we go. And I'm going to put, let's bring all of my goodies back in here. I'll put this white piece right on top of my Coastal Cabana card base. Just going to make sure it's centered on there. And then I'm going to put my sentiment down here. So I'm just going to take some adhesive and make a little line there and bring in my linen thread. I want kind of a big piece of linen thread, but boy, is it boinky now from being on that roll. So I'm just going to kind of straighten it out a little bit with my bone folder. You can use your scissors to do this too if you want. But that curl makes it really hard to work with when they've put it on like this. Okay, so I'm just going to start this linen thread with a loop up here. And then I'm going to kind of put my piece just like over top of it to see that's a good size for where I want it and how loopy I want it. So I'm just going to come back. I'm going to give 2 loops. And I'm just going to press my linen thread down into that little tape area that I put in. And then this one I'm going to draw up and then just snip it here. So this is really a quick, easy, like a 5-minute card that you can easily put together when you are running out the door and need that last minute kind of card. It would make, it's so beautiful. I did sympathy cards with it, but you could make it a wedding card. You could make it a birthday card. It's just really, really pretty. So I'm going to finish it off with some of these elegant faceted gems. They come in white, clear, and kind of a champagne color. I used a clear on my sample, so I think I'll use some white on this one. And I did not bring my, I think I'll kind of go here. I would normally be using my Take Your Pick tool, but I left that over. I was designing cards for my card club. That's why I left that over on my other table. And I think I'll put one up here. Yeah, maybe up in here. There we go. So super quick and easy card for kind of any occasion. All right, let me see who is here. And if you guys have any questions before I say goodbye, I hope you're all going to have, hey Kay, thanks for watching. And Susie, it's good to see you here. And Kathy, we miss you guys being up north for Memorial Day weekend. But I'm sure you're going to be traveling to your cottage having a good time. So everybody, thanks for stopping in tonight and watching with me. If you have any questions about my schedule, just leave me a question. You can text me or email me and I'll get back to you. So have a happy holiday weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.